Hello everyone, sorry about that. I was having a few emails pop up that I needed to reply to from the Agostini. Right, so here we are with issue number 16 of Build the Spitfire Mark 1A. As you can see, let's get rid of that, and for that, as you can see, we have these parts here. Now these are going to be which forming the cockpit instruments and controls. Okay, so I'm just going to take that up there. We'll pop that there. So basically, we're going to be doing this section here, and then obviously we'll form something that's like this. Now, believe it or not, this is the first time I've attempted this one because I haven't done this yet to plane one. So this is going to be quite interesting how it pans out. Okay, so first of all, what we need to get is we need to get this part here. Now, 1805, which is this part here, slash J, and 1901. 1805 is this little bit that we're going to need in from a little issue ago. So always best to keep that. This is 1901, which is the cockpit frame, okay? And then obviously this part here that we're going to cut out in a minute, that's 1805. And 1805 is the 6KB16 screw as well, slash J, which is this little section here. Okay, so let's get that out of the way so far. And we'll cut that out of there like that. Hello to the 5 people watching. Thank you for joining. How are you today? So we'll cut that out of there like that. Now, this is going to sit in the, this is quite good. Look at that. Oh, look, someone's gone off. Okay. Anyway, so this part here is going to sit into there. It's really quite nice how it, like, you've got like a little seat to it that you can put in. Now, as you can see, this little section here has a pin thing on it that goes into there. So you know what I'm going to do to that section? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get my glue pen like that, and I'm going to get some plastic down here. We'll use the one that I did from yesterday because it's always good to reuse it. And what we're going to do is apply a little bit of glue, but first of all, we need to get some glue in the plastic section, which is going to pop a dollop there, just like that. And what we're going to do is just literally feed it in that little hole there. Okay, now that part there, lovely. 2 comments, just bear with me, I'll get this in and then I'll get to your comment. So we'll just pop that bit in there, lovely little dollop. I love the word dollop. So yeah, this part here, they want it, it's got like a little flange on it, which is going to sit at the back from what I can see. Oh, don't that look gorgeous? Look at that. Now, I've had a look at the manual of issue 20, and we can do half of it, but the other half is from issue 15. I have looked at issue 15, and we can definitely do issue 15, so that will be coming up next week, time to be confirmed. So yeah, let's just get to the comments while that sets. Hello, Mark's Mods. How are you doing today? And it's Mark's wife, Julie. Hello, Julie. How are you? So yeah, so that's gluing now. And obviously we'll allow that a couple more minutes to set. And we'll do this part here. Now, unfortunately, due to circumstances beyond my control, I have made the decision to stop the X-Wing. I'm having major problems with it. Right, so now what we need to do, even, is I'm assuming, looking at this, yeah, it looks to be this white canister section here. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut this part off the sprue there. We're going to cut this part, every piece that I cut off. It's so satisfying getting that off that sprue. So there we go. And this basically acts as a little seat for inside that black bit that we've just assembled there. Now, obviously, what we're going to do now is apply a little bit more glue. Okay, so yeah, it says obviously remove any edges, then once you have your glue in place. So I love doing this because these pens, these glue pens, have been sitting in my drawer for quite some time. So it's really quite nice to be getting rid of them, because if you leave them too long, sometimes they can dry up on their own. Now, as I said, I haven't done this to plane 1 yet. This is plane 2. And look at that. This is really turning out quite lovely. I really like that. Now, obviously, there's a little bit of a rough edge there. That's fine. I'm happy with that. So, yeah. Okay, we've got another comment. No, we don't need that one. We need that one. No, we don't. We need that one. Okay. I'm good, thanks. Been busy recording. Oh, that's good. Yeah, really, really good. I had a lot of feedback saying to go back live again. And at the time, StreamYards didn't offer mobile support, and now they do. It's so much easier responding to comments rather than sifting through them all. So yeah, that should be glue now. Fantastic. Right, now what we're going to do, we're going to go at part 1805, which apparently is the face of the compass. So this is a compass, which is really cool. And if you look there, it's got some really nice detail there on that. So we're going to cut that off there, give it a lovely little snip, and we'll give it a lovely little snip like that. So yeah, having looked at that, I can definitely do issue 15. So we're starting to work back again, and then we'll come back. I could do issue 20, but it means doing half and half. So it's easier to do issue 15, then come back to 20, because 15 fits onto 20, you see. Then we're going to pop a little bit of glue into that hole. It's almost like a C, isn't it? You put that part in, glue that part in, and now we're going to pop this part in. Just seeing if that's directional. Yeah, see, that's got like a little line on it. Yeah, that's fine. So they want it, there's a line with like another line going down, so that needs to face towards the front bit. So we'll pop that into position like that. Wow, that's coming in really well. Just give that little bit of turn. There we go. Lovely. Look at that. How impressive is that? That is absolutely stunning. Absolutely fantastic. So we're speeding along. Now, these parts here are obviously the parts to the instrument panel. We're not going to actually be using them parts or this part here today. They're actually for a future issue. But I don't mind that, because obviously we've still got to assemble something here, so that's good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take apparently the rudder control pedals, which is this part here and this part here, and we're going to cut this off. And we'll cut this part off here. So yeah, I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to do plane 1, because this would have normally been already assembled, but just haven't had the time. So we'll cut this part off here. The rudder control, quite like the look. I quite like the sound of that. But yeah, that's pretty good. Look, another empty bit of sprue. I love that. Right, so obviously these, you can see that there's a little hole in here. That is basically where it's going to be going. Because we need to put some glue into this section here, 4 and 5 there. And then obviously on the end of this, we've got a little pin, which is there and there. And we're going to shove that in that hole. So let's get some more glue of this. Luckily, I don't need any more glue at the moment from glue pens. I've got quite a lot to use up. So I think that's probably a little bit too much. We'll just pop a dollop in there. Pop a dollop in there. And then my preference would be, let's try that one. I think to offer it like that, and then obviously pop that into there, give it a lovely fit if it will stay there. Yeah, that's quite it will go in. It's just the fact of trying to hold it while it doesn't, tipple over as we do it. So let's give that a couple of minutes. That looks okay to me, and we'll glue that into position. Give that a couple of minutes like so. I think a couple more minutes, and then we can get that part in. So it looks as if these screws are not used till the next pack, or a couple of issues down the line. So obviously put them to one side, keep them safe. They go in my little box now. I've got a box that's specific for that build, so that I keep everything in one place. So yeah, that's gone in really nice. So let's have a look now and do the other side there. So nice, quick, easy issue. So yeah, my preference is to do issue 15, then fall back on 20. Obviously, I may do it for 4 o'clock, but I don't know what my rota is this week, so it's hard to plan without knowing what you're doing for the next week. So once I find that out, I will be able to specify a time. So we'll pop that into position, just missing it slightly. Right, okay, I can see what's happened here. Yeah, okay, I think that looks okay to me. Yeah, that looks really cool. Just having a look at that. Just need to make sure, because the other side, you've got like it looks like steps, but it's actually a rudder control. And then on the back, it's different. So obviously make sure that that detailing is at the front. Now, one is slightly leant forward. So, but that doesn't bother me because it's still where it needs to be. So that is the actual end of this issue. Can you believe it? Another issue done and dusted. So yeah, obviously I'm doing catch up at the moment, so I believe I'm up to date at the moment because the next one out is 21, but next week I'll do 15. So yeah, overall lovely easy issue, and then obviously these parts here will be kept for next time. So obviously you've got your control panel, and we'll be getting to light this up at some point, which is quite good. And then obviously you've got your pack of screws. You've got this part here, which is obviously it's pretty obvious it's going to feed on that one there. So that's really, really good. Obviously, if you do want to subscribe to this, do head over to this website, which is Harshad Partworks, where you can subscribe to it. Because it's just a brilliant, brilliant build. I mean, this section is going to be, from my understanding, basically what will happen is this section here, this is going to feed somewhere into that. So that will look something like that. And then obviously this section is going to go at the back like that. So then what will happen is you'll have the cockpit base in there. You'll have the seat sitting in here somewhere. And then the other wall to this cockpit section will go on to here. You'll have like another wall section like that, just feeds into there. Now, the problem is I can't do that yet. Let me just get the manual. This is what I'm thinking. So let me just put that over. That is absolutely, I really do like that piece. I think that's very cute. Very, very cute. So I'll put that there for the minute. Let's just move that over there like so. That's nice and tidy. And then obviously, if you look here, let's just get up to 15. It makes more sense doing 15 because obviously you can see that that is the other part of the wall which fits onto that. Okay, and then obviously that's complete. If you look at issue 20, we can do up to say this part here, but then we get the problem of we need to put the wall in. So there's no point doing issue 20 without doing 15 first. So yeah, 15 will be next week. I have just seen another comment. Just let me get to that comment now. Oh, it's Paint with Penny. Hello, how are you? Looking forward to seeing this. Yeah, I was just saying, I've just been looking at the manual and I can actually, I think it makes sense to do, where is it? Is that 15? I was just saying that I think it makes sense to do 15 because obviously that's the other wall that fits onto this little section here. So obviously there's no point doing issue 20 without doing that because we'll have to halve the video otherwise. So yeah, as I was saying, this is my theory. I think that's going to sit like that. Let's just take that down a minute. And I think that will sit into there. I've had a look at the, description. That will sit something like that. It's not going to stay up, is it? But anyway, you get the idea. And then obviously this will plumb into the back here. and then obviously we can put the seat in, push that across. I think that makes much more sense than doing the shoe 20. I really like that. I love that cutout because if you look, that fits lovely and flush into that. Well, it will do, I imagine. Yeah, something like that maybe. But yeah, so far so good. So that is the end of this video, I'm afraid. It's been a very short issue. It's been a fun issue. And yeah, we're finally very close to getting up to date. But yeah, I'm looking forward to using the battery pack for this because this detailing looks absolutely stunning. Look at that. That looks really, really cool. So obviously, again, when I'm up to date, once we've filled in the gap from 10 to 15, I will do issue 20, and then we should be on a basis where it be one video of the Spitfire per week. But yeah, hope you like that video. Please remember to like and subscribe. And I will see you back here 10 o'clock for the return of the DB5, and that's going to be live. I'm warning you now, there's not much to do. Whether it'll be a minute live stream, I don't know at this stage. But yeah, that's really nice. So take care. Thank you to Penny, Yorkshire Crafter, Mark, Sunny Stormy, and whoever else is watching that is not commenting, because there is 7 people watching. I'll see you at 10 o'clock for the return, the DB5. Take care. Bye-bye.